So thinking about like the business casual, like the office professional, what do you think is like that first shoe style to invest in?
I don't think you can really go wrong with like a just like a standard, maybe half brogue. Usually like a dark brown leather. I think that's pretty versatile because you can wear it with like nice dark jeans. You could wear it with flannel trousers. I would probably go with something like that. And I like the brogue detailing. That might just be me personally. You could also go with like a derby or something, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like a half brogue is something I would go with.
I feel like black is almost there's too much formality with some blacks. I think
Yes.
that's why I'd lean towards a shade of brown.
Absolutely, and I think it just has a more rich feeling, rich in terms of like the color as it plays with the rest of your outfits, right? It looks great with navies and grays and anything else really that you could wear. So I would always advise guys, if it's their first pair of nice shoes for work or whatever situation that is to go with something in like a dark brown hue.
How do you feel about like getting the belt? Like let's say you buy Allen Edmonds, getting the belt from Allen Edmonds in the same shade. Do you like to go that close in color match?
I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. I've never done that personally, but yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm not too crazy about it. Like I'm not too obsessive of matching exactly. I think if you get close enough, it's fine. If you're a tall dude, it's like 5 feet. 5 feet. So you can't really tell that you're not exact matching your browns, but I mean, yeah, if a guy really wants to get that specific and they're matching, I think that's fine.
But no black with brown.
I mean,
oh, you want to flex it, make it flexible. Okay.
Yeah, well, okay, it's going to depend, right? I think if you have a casual wardrobe, I think there's a little bit of leeway there. That might be a whole different video, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's just say no.
I think, if you're in a white collar profession, black Oxford cap toe, right? Whether it's Gucci Welt or Blake, it doesn't really matter. Get something that really fits your foot well, that you get some wear out of. Now, if you're not in a traditional office environment, I think a brown shoe would be preferable, with maybe some broguing, right? And in general, if you have big feet, the derby style may be better suited because it's more open, it's easier to get in. And I think one of the most versatile shoes you can get is like an oxblood color, burgundy color, because you can wear it with a suit more formally. You can wear it with any kind of casual things. It's also a great travel shoe because of that. Right. So I think, Oxford or derby and burgundy, unless you have use for black Oxford. Right.
I could see it splitting between two. I think something that this is like the old MFA coming out of me, but something like the Allen Edmonds, the Strand. But I do think something for like a mid to light brown Oxford that's got some good broguing and stuff like that to it. I think something like that's going to be worthwhile. But I think a good alternative to that, especially if you're a little bit more casual, would be some brown suede chukkas.
Ooh, that's a really good pick.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you can dress those up, you can dress those down. The only thing you really can't wear those with is obviously like super fine suits, which is fine because you should be wearing anything with any broguing on that anyway. They're going to be more versatile. I mean, double monks have kind of hit their peak and then started to come down a little bit, where they're not bad to wear, but they're not like, oh, sweet double monks. Mm-hmm. So a little bit more versatile as far as some timeliness to it. And then as far as dressing them down with casual stuff, like you and I could have chukkas on right now, it would be great. The only thing I would say casually you shouldn't wear them with is shorts.
Right.
Yeah. So I would say you're gonna get a lot of range out of those.
The first shoe I really wanted was like the sand Clark chukka.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that was the first shoe where I was like, wow.
Those are
I want that
sweet.
shoe.
Yep. Absolutely.
I was thinking black Oxford is very formal. It's like a more formal shoe.
Exactly. And so, those things are always hard to tell because all wardrobe suggestions depends on your job, your social circle, right? Your standing. Are you, in a career where you have to represent something, right? Like Eric Van Hals should not wear an Oxford. He should wear boots because that fits his style. So I know people always want easy answers and this is the one thing for everyone, but it will never get you the perfect result for you and your situation, right? Because it's like a one free-for-all, you don't make any huge mistakes, but it's never the best solution unless you consider all factors that go into it.
Yeah. Business casual guy, you're saying though, like brown, brogue, Oxford.
Yes, I think that's a good suggestion.
It's one of my favorites.
First shoe for smart casual. I think like a brown Oxford is probably one of the most versatile. So If it's not like a formal environment, you're not wearing a suit every day, you could go with like a cap toe or something with some broguing or decoration. If it's even less formal than that, you could even go with like a boot, like a Chelsea boot or a chukka. But yeah, I think that dark brown color is like where you want to go first.
Or even like a dark brown suede.
Yeah, suede is great. Like, definitely matter of preference, but it's just as good as leather.
We're stealing that one from Tanner earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. He has good taste.
He does. Nice. You wear a size 12?
No, 8.5.
You're like taller.
I know, right?
Uh,
Don't put that on the internet.